Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
In a historic move, an American president joins workers on the picket line.
In less than 24 hours, the man poised perhaps to run against him in 2024 will also be in Michigan, making his message to workers known. Tense time in Metro Detroit as the strike wraps up its 12th day, but across the country, huge support pouring in for striking workers in the auto industry. Along with Kimberly Gill, I'm Devin Skillian. Good to have you with us here tonight at 11. In fact, according to a new Reuters poll, 58% of Americans support the first ever simultaneous strike by the UAW against Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis, and the support comes from both sides of the aisle.
72% of the polled self-identified as Democrats, and 48% of Republicans both say they strongly supported the strike. Jacqueline Francis is live with what happened during today's visit and what's next. Jacqueline.
Kimberly and Devin, this was the first time a sitting president has ever joined striking workers on a picket line. UAW President Shawn Fain welcoming the visit, calling it a big deal. Take a look. It was a brief but symbolic visit. President Joe Biden joining the UAW on the picket line, speaking to members outside the GM Willow Run distribution facility in Van Buren Township.
Made a lot of sacrifices, gave up a lot, and the companies were in trouble. But now they're doing incredibly well. And guess what? You should be doing incredibly well, too.
Biden telling workers they deserve a lot more than what they are getting now.
I think his comments were very well received. Him recognizing the sacrifices our members made.
UAW President Shawn Fain reacting to the historic visit on MSNBC.
And this was about our members. I don't want to sidestep what this is all about. The members, being out there standing up for their future and for a better future, are what brought the president here.
With negotiations moving slowly, Fain hinted at what's next.
If things continue to regress or not move forward, then we'll be taking more action.
The UAW hoping the presidential visit will have an impact at the bargaining table.
Wall Street didn't build the country. The middle class built the country. Unions built the middle class. That's a fact. So let's keep going. You deserve what you've earned, and you've earned a hell of a lot more than you're getting paid now. Thank you very much.
Just a few moments ago, Ford put out a response to what they call politician involvement in negotiations, saying, quote, Ford and the UAW are going to be the ones to solve this by finding creative solutions to tough issues together at the bargaining table. We have a shared interest in the long-term viability of the domestic auto industry, the industrial Midwest, and good-paying manufacturing jobs in the U.S. That's what's at stake, so we're going to stay focused on reaching a deal that is fair to our employees and enables us to invest and grow. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump will be speaking at a non-union automotive parts plant in Macomb County tomorrow night. Reporting live in Warren, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
And we will be following that as well. Jacqueline, thank you.
Now, in the meantime, in Genesee County, police say 5 people were hit by a vehicle while they were picketing outside a GM plant near Flint. Investigators say a worker drove through the picket line to leave the plant. All 5 people suffered minor injuries. Police are still searching for the driver who did not stop.
All right, now to some breaking news. The Writers Guild of America strike officially comes to an end tomorrow. The deal reached between the Guild and Hollywood media companies allows writers to return to work starting at 12:01 a.m. Wednesday. The 3-year deal now goes to the Guild's membership for a ratification vote. The agreement increases minimums, raises the rate of health care and pension contributions, and it provides bonuses to residuals based on viewership for streaming. The agreement also contains protections around artificial intelligence. The Actors Guild, though, remains on strike. New at 11, Orchard Lake Schools has fired St. Mary's Prep head baseball coach Matt Petrie over a violation of the employee conduct policy.
School officials say they have learned Petrie over a policy, or rather gotten rid of him over a policy for outside the classroom communication. The district says the policy requires outside communication with students via phone or text are solely for school and education-related matters. They say Petrie was fired Monday by the administration. Well, tonight we've learned the Oakland County Sheriff's Office is investigating, though there are no specifics on that just yet. One man claiming to be the victim of a rough arrest is sitting down and talking about the experience. We first brought you this story last week. Now he's obtained the services of Figer Law. Victor Williams has a story you'll see only on Local 4. Victor.
Yeah, Devin, well, this man says that everything changed once all of this took place. He's saying he doesn't even feel safe walking outside of his front door, or even going to his car. After all, this all happened right in front of the family home.
Let him go!
I'm aching still, still kind of confused.
The incident from September the 18th still haunts Larry Morrison to this very day, after he was roughed up and arrested, all for trying to retrieve a pair of keys he locked inside of his own car.
They pulled up and they asked me a question, and I told them I was at my family's house. I just got here, and I locked my keys in the car, and I didn't think it was going to go that far at all.
He thinks back to the moments that he thought would be his last. He was maced, punched, and beaten down at one point, not able to breathe, just like George Floyd.
I thought about his name, and I kind of thought it was over.
It all came as a surprise to his lawyer with Figer Law, Gary Felty Jr.
I was very, very surprised to see the absence of de-escalation.
New video shows us the incident playing out from a wider angle, depicting just how it escalated so quickly.
Just a person trying to get his keys out. I'm shocked that the simple effort at looking into a window and validating a story rose to the level of commands, things that aren't permitted to be done unless an officer has a reasonable suspicion.
Attorney Felty says it was nothing more than a public humiliation tactic, as one officer blatantly tries to cover Morrison's head with his own hood. Even after all that, Morrison was released from jail just a few hours later and will not face any charges. As for what happens next, the matter remains under investigation.
I believe they've attempted to reach out to Mr. Morrison, but, you know, there's more than an apology. There's more than we did something wrong. It's, you know, make amends.
In the meantime, Morrison wants
just for people to be held accountable.
And in just the last few moments, we've received a statement from DPD about the matter, which reads, the department's investigation into this matter will be concluding in the near future. At this time, the department's review of the available footage suggests that the officer's initial questioning of the individual was based on a legitimate law enforcement concern. The department is releasing the available footage in the interest of transparency to give everyone the opportunity to take a look at what took place. And we, of course, will be showing you that video very soon, right here on Local 4. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Sure will. All right, Victor.
New body camera video captures the moments a Michigan State Police trooper was dragged from a car in Jackson County. This happened Sunday during a traffic stop in Summit Township. State police say the trooper was conducting a traffic stop when an altercation took place. They say the suspect was able to get back into their car while the trooper was attempting to take them into custody. He took off with the trooper hanging out the driver's side window for about 3/4 of a mile before the trooper fell off.
Sit right there. Stop moving around. Stop making phone calls. Stop doing everything. I am dealing with you right now. Set your phone on the trunk. Set it on the trunk. I'm not going to tell you again. Sit right there. Hey, what did I just say? The car! Stop it, let me out! Stop it, let me out! Now!
Well, that trooper suffered minor injuries. Tavion Beasley faces several charges, including assault with intent to murder.
Police shut down a Metro Detroit bar after a deadly shooting on the city's west side. Investigators say within the last couple of months, 2 shootings have occurred at the Comfort Bar and Grill on Schaefer near West McNichols. Most recent shooting was over the weekend, where police say a 26-year-old man was killed. A 29-year-old man was hurt. DPD shut the bar down after determining it had been operating without a license. However, they say once the bar does come into compliance, it will be allowed to reopen.
A looming government shutdown is just days away if Republican lawmakers don't budge on passing funding legislation. If funding is not met by Saturday, many federal operations and services will stop. Paychecks will be delayed for millions of federal workers. But one thing that won't stop is, and this is good news, Social Security checks, Social Security payments can continue because they are mandatory spending and the money comes from a trust. A community organization launching a big push today to get Detroit children to embrace computer science.
CS for Detroit, or Computer Science for Detroit, is a program that offers hands-on training for students both in school and after school. It's a multi-year program that will also provide professional learning opportunities for teachers and administrators too. Organizers believe CS Detroit will better prepare students for the tech workforce.
As it continues to expand in Michigan, we believe it's a worthwhile endeavor to help ensure that there are more equitable opportunities for students in K-12 education to gain the computational thinking and computing literacy skills that they need to enhance.
Google and Detroit Public School Community District, some of the partners for this initiative.